Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from Skiessentials.com.
I'm Bob. How's it going?
Welcome back to our Top 5 Fridays ski industry news videos. Been a pretty fun week around here. Got that Montero AX review up yesterday. A lot of these people had been waiting for that one.
And seem to enjoy it.
Seem to enjoy it,
Yep.
yeah, and we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see another Montero AX review, you won't have to twist my arm because we had a blast skiing that thing.
Yeah, I'll ski that anytime.
Montero AR is a lot of fun too.
Yep.
Just to keep on the Stokely Montero theme for a little bit.
Yep.
We were going back and forth about it yesterday. It sounds like you really want a pair of those ARs.
I would take an AR.
A 185 AR.
I like the sound of the 185. It might just be my ego getting in the way a little bit. But
as you've pointed out, there's that much difference between 183
right.
and 180.
No, it's way more mental than anything else.
But anyways, super fun skis, so check that review out if you haven't seen it already. And I don't think we have any other kind of ski industry business to take care of, or ski essentials business to take care of. Plenty of ski industry business.
Sure.
So we'll get right into the news. Really excited about this first topic, Bob.
Yeah. No, I think that this is a move in the right direction for U.S. skiing.
So we have 2 new United States World Cup stops pending final approval. And it sounds like, I get the impression that it's more just kind of got to dot the I's and cross the T's. And
more of a formality at this point.
It seems like it.
If they're going to put it on the schedule, that seems like it's going to be...
That's kind of, that's where my mind was going. So looking like we're going to get some slalom and giant slalom racing at Palisades Tahoe the weekend of February 25th and 26th. It's pretty much right smack dab in the heart of the season.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that those were available, I guess. I don't know how it works exactly, but...
Right. And then a week later, they would just travel over to Aspen for Super G and downhill.
Yeah, it's cool that they got both tech and the speed and 2 pretty storied ski areas in the United States. Yeah,
and it feels like there's more and more interest in the United States.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the Killington stuff, and that is just like so popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can only imagine that this is on everything positive on this stuff.
Yeah. Unlikely that I will get to attend either one of those, but I just get excited about other people in this country being able to attend them.
I just like seeing these events at places that I've skied in the past.
Yeah. I haven't skied Aspen.
It's pretty cool.
We should probably change that, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really cool. And I think, a big thing here is that they're both existing great venues with pretty strong infrastructure.
Yeah.
So it's not like they shouldn't have to put that much into it to make it happen.
And Aspen's cool because it's ends in town. The base of the ski area is in town. So they get to use that whole area.
Right.
Which is pretty cool. Kind of has that European vibe where you see Kitzbühel and stuff like that ending in this just huge venue.
Right.
So hopefully they can recreate some of that.
So yeah, pretty exciting news to start things off. And then we got some skier visitation statistics published from the National Ski Areas Association for this past season, the 21-22 ski season. 61 million skier visits. Really should be skier and rider visits.
Yeah.
People shattered the previous record of 60.5 million, but pretty darn cool to see.
Yeah, and that seems like a trend, other than 2020 COVID shutdown year, the past 3 of the past 4 have been subsequent.
Pretty consistent linear growth there. So really cool to see. That previous record was set way back in 2011.
Yeah, which I found interesting.
Me too.
I thought it just would have been last year.
What happened in 2011?
I don't know.
Me neither. But apparently a lot of people went skiing.
Yeah.
Was the economy recovering? Was that it? I mean, that's got to have something to do with it.
I'm sure someone has that data.
I feel like I've got it. This feels like an educated guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that was really cool to see. Operating ski resorts, that number went up from 462 to 473.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy that 11 ski areas just either opened or reopened.
Yeah, I would imagine reopened. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they count Bluebird backcountry as a
Yeah, I'm not
ski
sure.
resort? Like, I don't know.
Again, making educated guesses
Right.
over here. But I thought it would be a fun game. Not really something that we can play through the comments because you would read other people's comments, but how many ski resorts out of 473 could you name?
Name?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that would be
100?
That'd be quite a big list.
I feel like you could probably get to 100 pretty easily.
Yeah, I could probably do 100, but I don't think I'd get anywhere near 400.
I mean, even like naming 200 that'd be a challenge. I'd be impressed.
That's a good rainy day activity. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You should play that game with your kids.
Yep.
They'll get like 4. And
Maybe
you'll
less.
Dominate. Another stat that we got that I thought was really interesting is 51.9% of all visitations were by season pass holders.
Yeah, I mean, another trend clearly.
Yeah.
That the passes have kind of taken over day tickets.
And earlier when we were chatting, I raised the question, what percentage do you think it was in the year 2000?
Right.
Which I'm sure is stats that exist. We could probably get that. We
Yeah,
just have
like
to-
pre-Epic Pass. It would be
Right.
interesting to see that.
Right. Like I would guess like 10%?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
You know, out of 100 days that you or I ski, we're day ticket skiers, 5 of them. You know,
Yeah,
so
we really dwarf those
Yeah,
figures.
yeah.
And helped get up to that 51.9% figure.
Right.
But at least, you know, when I was growing up, it didn't feel like it was the norm to be a season pass holder, at least where I lived and skied.
Yeah, no, same here. Like when we skied at Loon, it was
Right.
we would buy a day ticket every day we went, like
Right.
probably 20, 30 days a year.
Right.
Like we should have had seasons passes, but
But it just wasn't the norm.
right.
So pretty interesting. Pretty cool to get those stats. Really gives you a good picture of what's going on. And then this third topic of the week really hits home for us. We've spoke about this before, I want to say about a month ago. Yeah, right after Stowe closed.
Yeah, the day after.
The day after Stowe closed. So Stowe announced about a month ago, like we referred to, that they were going to have paid parking on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've recently learned that parking is going to be $30 a day, or they are offering a limited number of $450 year parking passes. Bob, your thoughts?
I think it's a nice segue from the 61 million skier visits. You know, like,
Great point.
what about next year? 62, 64 million. Like,
Right.
where are all these
Where are
people
they
going to
gonna
go? So something's got to give in
Yep.
the supply-demand chain, and also the opportunity aspect for Vail to make some money. You know, so there's a lot of different things going on here. You know, for us midweek skiers, like, not as big of a deal as for a family of 3 who comes up on the weekends.
But it does pose an interesting dilemma for us as a company.
Sure.
We
And a lot like us too.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not the only people that rely on access to the mountain to
Right.
do our jobs. And, you know, it's going to make planning any Friday events or anything like that at Stowe a little more challenging for us.
Yep.
Poses a question for our snow report.
Yep.
If you're not familiar, we do run our own snow report here at Stowe. Check us out on Instagram, Stowe Snow Report. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
You know, some things for us to figure out internally. You know, they are going to have satellite parking, and in a perfect world, they'll do a great job with that, and they'll shuttle you up to the mountain very efficiently, and we won't ever have to worry about it.
Yeah. And you know, they're still kind of quiet on the logistics of how you go about the payment process per day. You know, it doesn't seem like it's 100% figured out yet. So
Right, whether you pre-purchase it online and then show them a little,
right.
you know, flash your phone as you drive up,
Yeah,
or are
but-
you counting out like quarters
Right.
in the parking lot
Yeah. Passive aggressive.
with some
to
guy
park.
standing over you asking
Right.
for money?
And the whole idea was to reduce the traffic going to the mountain. So like
Right.
that processing aspect of getting cars into the parking lot needs to be as fast or faster than it has been in order to
Yes.
assuage the current dilemma of
Otherwise,
traffic.
there'll be some serious backlash.
There already is, and Matt even put it in his write-up that they kind of just put the stuff on their website. They didn't post about it on social media, which they just can't do anything right on social media. It doesn't matter what it is; they're just going to get
there's
slammed.
going to be negative comments. They could put up a post that said like, tomorrow from 9 to 4, come pick up your free puppy.
Right.
And people would be pissed.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah, tough for them. Tough. It's just I don't envy their marketing department.
No, me neither.
It's a tough thing to communicate. So if you're curious what Stowe's going to be charging for parking, there you go.
Yep, it's on their website.
Yeah, and if you ski every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I would buy that $450 annual parking pass.
Yeah, or park in the lower lots and take the bus up.
Right.
There are options.
Yeah. 15 days.
Yep.
15 days pays off your $450 parking pass.
And the previous Stowe pass before Epic was like $1,600 a year. So
it was like 22, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was ever 2,000, but
a lot.
The counter argument is on Vail's side. You're still, if you bought the parking pass, you're still
and an
paying,
Epic pass, you're still
and
paying
an Epic, you're still saving $500.
Right. So, pretty interesting.
Yep.
Times are changing. And then fourth topic of the week, the Jeff Shiffrin Athlete Resiliency Fund. Bit of a mouthful. I loved your acronym.
The JSAF? JSARF.
JSARF.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that acronym works, but I commend you for your attempt. If you recall, this organization was formed by Michaela to help support U.S. ski and snowboard team athletes. Its first go-around, they raised enough money to give each U.S. ski and snowboard team athlete $1,300. Last June, they started another fundraising round. That raised $264,514, which was then awarded to 44 different athletes through a grant program. So you could kind of apply for a certain amount, kind of show your situation, and those grants peaked at $13,000.
I mean, that's a significant upgrade from the $1,300 stimulus check amount, or
right.
That's real money that can help an athlete.
Totally. And I think this program's great in general. We've talked a lot about how do you grow just the popularity of skiing in the United States, how do we boost the U.S. ski team? I think this is a great way to do it.
Right.
Make it more financially feasible for some of these athletes that aren't Michaela Shiffrin.
Right.
I don't think she has to worry about financing her way around the World Cup, but a lot of other athletes do.
I mean, she's had to worry about it through her results and, her hard work and determination. That's a different form of currency that she's pretty awash in,
right.
which is great.
Yep. So kudos to Michaela for putting this together. Also, Michaela Shiffrin has re-signed with Atomic.
Right. So, again,
another Michaela Shiffrin news.
Yep.
Congratulations to Michaela. I think that's an excellent partnership. We talk about Michaela with our Atomic affiliates quite often.
Right.
Servo Tech, Revo Shock, all that stuff. There's a lot of trickle down from the race world. So pretty cool.
Yeah, totally.
And that's it for news topics this week. Finally, we have our edits of the week, as we always do. First up is the recap number 3 of Kimbo sessions. If you haven't checked these out yet, the third recap's a little longer. Really, really fun watch. And this is, I would say, easily one of the favorite events among pro skiers. Really seems like a great opportunity for them to all get together in a pretty, low stress environment and just have some fun and progress the sport, which is really cool to see. Some unbelievable skiing. People are defying physics now, spinning one way into their trick and then spinning out the other way. It's just wild.
Yeah, the creativity astounds me for sure.
Yeah. And then this is a funny title. We have Skiing the Funnel of Death Couloir on Bow Peak. with Ben Sonef. I'd rather go to Kimbo sessions.
Then the funnel of death.
Yeah. Maybe it's the name, but pretty impressive
Yeah.
skiing. You know, I have the utmost respect for anybody that kind of leans more towards the mountaineering side of our sport. I get pretty uncomfortable in some of those situations.
Yeah.
As soon as ropes become involved, I'm like,
Right.
I'm a skier.
Ropes, axes,
What to do with
crampons. Yeah.
I did okay with the crampons on the ice axes when we summited Hood last
Yeah.
summer, but I didn't have to like rope into anything. Which
Yeah.
we were right on the verge of doing that, but I don't know. Something about ropes makes me nervous, where hitting park jumps and rails doesn't.
Right. It's a far cry from just cruising down North Slope and nosedive.
Exactly.
It's just a different sport.
Yep, and then we have just a little clip to end things out. Kind of a good example of springtime Vermont skiing. We had some dirt and snow point of view skiing on closing day at J Peak.
I feel like this just becomes more of a badge of honor than anything else as to who can ski on the
ski
least amount of snow.
Yeah, I mean, I think the answer is Brooks Kern.
Yeah. 0 snow.
He wins.
Right.
He skis like rivers and stuff.
Is rivers more close to skiing on snow than grass? I was thinking about this earlier because it's the same elements. So you got your snow, your ice,
Sure,
and your
no,
water.
Yeah, no, I understand your train of thought here.
Yeah, and then you're going from that to just like plant life.
There's moisture content in grass.
There is, and that's what's providing most of the glide.
I don't know. What do you guys think? What's further away from normal snow skiing? Skiing down grass, like a purpose-built ski trail.
Do you
but
have regular
without
skis or
snow.
like grass skis?
No, regular skis,
Okay.
like this guy.
Yeah,
Or skiing down a riverbed.
like on rocks.
On rocks.
Yeah, so rocks, water,
Right.
skis.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a good one of Robbie Kelly skiing at Cochrane's through ferns.
Oh, I've seen that one. That one's awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Um,
like that one a lot.
and that actually like looks like it goes.
Yeah, I think there was some camera wizardry magic in
Yeah.
there that made it look easier than it
Pretty
actually
awesome.
was. Anyways, that's it for Top 5 Fridays. Shaping up to be a beautiful weekend here in northern Vermont. We just did one of our classic Vermont weather shifts. It was 39 degrees 2 nights ago.
I turned the pellet stove back on.
Yeah.
It's freezing in my
I
house.
think it was 39 degrees 2 nights ago, and we're probably going to hit 90, maybe not tomorrow, but Sunday for sure.
Yeah, that's how it goes
So,
around here.
Big, 50-degree temperature shift. This past January, we had like a 70-degree
Yeah, same
temperature
thing.
shift.
Same thing
so
happens in the winters.
Yeah.
Not specific
Pretty-
to any
pretty
one
used-
season around
Pretty
here.
used to it.
Yeah.
If you're curious, yeah, this past January, it went from what, negative 20 to 50,
Yeah.
and then right back down to negative 20.
Yeah. It really messes with like your
Totally.
vascular system.
Yeah, I felt like sick
Yeah.
for a couple days because like your body just doesn't know
Yeah.
what to do. It's like, what happened?
Yeah.
Anyways, hopefully it's beautiful where you guys are too. Hopefully you have a fantastic weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.